Welcome, listeners. Thanks for joining us. It is a wonderful day to be indoors, to go out to our California Trail Interpretive Center. Great place to take the kids, family, visitors. Today's guest is Cheryl Miller in time for our monthly update on, of course, our public lands, but our beautiful California Trail Interpretive Center. Cheryl, as always, welcome. Thank you so much for coming today.
Oh, thanks for having me, Lori. I love doing this show with you.
Well, we love all the exciting opportunities for our children and families. They count on all these amazing activities that sneak in a lot of education, and it really gives parents and teachers a break, and it's just something that helps our local economy as people come from all over the state, the country, and sometimes the world just to visit our trail center.
Oh my gosh, we get so many wonderful visitors, both local, from Reno, from California, but like you said, from all over the world. And it's our pleasure to serve all of them and create wonderful programs. And you know what is really cool about programs and interacting with everyone is that I often learn something when I'm talking to people, because there's so much to know, so much to learn. And so I think I learn just as much as everyone else during programs and things like that.
Well, Cheryl, of course, this center focuses on, highlights the pioneer experience as the immigrants came, or the migrants came, of course, just crossing within our country, but certainly from the Midwest to California during the gold rush. But it's so much more. So many local stories that are being told of the Native American experience, certainly many people who chose to stay here, what has transpired since, certainly with the railroad, that abruptly ended the need for having the trail itself, and people making that arduous journey most of the time on foot. They weren't riding along in those wagons, as I got to learn firsthand as well. But we want to make sure that people listening might say, wait a minute, we're having a government shutdown. Isn't our facility a federal facility?
Yes.
Okay.
I think a few people are confused about that. So let's just get that out of the way right off the bat. So we are a federal facility. We are funded and run by the Bureau of Land Management. Shout out to my team there. We also run it in conjunction with the Nevada Outdoor School, but we are at heart a federal facility. And the good news is that we're open. So we're going to be open during the shutdown. We're very proud to still be serving our community, and we'll still be running all of our field trips. We'll be making all of our classroom programs. Yesterday, we had a ranger out in Winnemucca all day at Sonoma Heights. So to the best of our ability, we're going to keep all of our programs up and running, all of our field trips, all of our classroom programs, and of course, everyone's welcome to come in and visit. We're going to keep our normal hours, so we'll be open Wednesday through Sunday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come on out and see us. We'd love to have you.
California Trail Interpretive Center is located just 8 miles west of Elko. Take I-80. You just zip on over on the interstate and then take the Hunter exit. Easy to get to both to and from on I-80. And again, free admission. That continues as well.
That's right.
We appreciate it. All of these programs, activities, and events occur. We have a foundation. We have a number of volunteers. We will talk about them. But sometimes we don't get cooperation from Mother Nature, and that is why we're not having tonight's event.
Yeah, that's the sad story for tonight's event. We love to do night sky programs, but as you mentioned, the weather doesn't always cooperate. And so tonight, our Observe the Moon night at GBC, at Great Basin College, is going to be canceled. Macy from Nevada Outdoor School was running the event, so she's so sad that she won't see everyone tonight, but we'll see you out next spring. We are going to start doing our night sky programs again next spring. They were very well attended this year. And Macy attended this really cool NASA training to learn how to help interpret the night sky and learn new programs and stuff. So stay tuned. We'll have some new, really fun programs rolling out this spring.
Oh, Macy, we really appreciate her so much with our Nevada Outdoor School. The children, families, visitors alike just love her and appreciate all of her enthusiasm and the fact that she's willing to reach out and get this kind of training so she can provide even more in-depth experiences for our local visitors. So thank you, Cheryl. That's great. So next spring will be the next night sky program that we can look forward to.
That's right. Keep your eyes peeled.
All right. But we do have several other October events and activities. Most of them occur, if not on Fridays, but certainly either Saturday and or Sunday at our trail center.
Exactly. It's our goal to have one cool program for the community every single weekend. And like you said, it might be a Friday, it might be a Saturday, it might be a Sunday. So you got to stay tuned and make sure that you're checking on that, because we like to provide programs for all of our community. Sometimes people like to hang out with their family on Fridays, sometimes Saturdays, sometimes on Sundays. So always mixing it up. And what we're going to do is we are going to start hosting the Nevada Outdoors Young Naturalist Club. Have you heard about this club, Lori?
I have not. I'm excited to hear about the Young Naturalist Club.
Yeah, so this is a great program that Nevada Outdoor School is running at the California Trail Center, and they've got 2 different programs. So the first program is for kindergarten through 2nd grade, and it's at 1 p.m. And then their second program is for 3rd through 5th graders, and that will be at 2:30 p.m. And it's got a little bit of different dates. So get your pencil out, write these down, or go out to the Nevada Outdoor School website and you can find these dates. But the dates for these programs are going to be October 10th, October 17th, and November 7th, November 14th, and November 21st. So they'll be meeting 5 to 6 times, both of the age groups. And you can call the Nevada Outdoor School for more information and to register. So that's the really important part, is that you do need to register for these programs. I heard that the kindergarten through 2nd program is full, which is great. We want to have all those kindergartners and 2nd graders out there having fun in nature, but there is still room in the program for 3rd through 5th grade, and that's the one that starts at 2:30 p.m.
That's fantastic, Cheryl. Cheryl Miller is our featured guest today from the California Trail Interpretive Center. It just occurred to me, I was like, did I tell people who you are at the beginning of the program? It's been that kind of a week. And Cheryl, of course, is our interpretive park ranger. And this Young Naturalist Club, in partnership with the Nevada Outdoor School, emphasizes all kinds of different areas, lots of topics that range from astronomy to nocturnal animals, migration patterns, Nevada wildlife in particular, and anything else that happens to come up. And a lot of youngsters are really excited to learn about their natural surroundings.
Absolutely. Young kids have a natural curiosity for nature and they like to have fun. So they pair those 2 things together. There'll be games, there'll be crafts, and they'll be doing this outdoors as much as possible. But the beautiful part about having it at the center is if they need to come inside, they can just come inside. So rain or shine, they'll be able to have these programs at the center. And like you said, they'll be focused on nature, they'll be focused on safety, and also knowing more about our world around us. We know from so many famous people that we only protect what we love. And so if we can get these little ones loving the planet and all the components of nature, then we know they're going to grow up to protect it and be really good stewards. So this is just a great way to start your little one off on a great track for really knowing what's going on in nature and actually being able to keep themselves safe.
That's really important. We appreciate our Nevada Outdoor School and inspiring a lot of careers, some biologists, maybe some park rangers and interpreters. I mean, there are all kinds of exciting things that you can do with that background that you find with the Young Naturalist Club. Cheryl, thanks for reminding us. And again, these are free opportunities.
These are, and one thing that I love about this Young Naturalist Club is it's for really young kids. And sometimes it's really hard to find those programs where they can learn and have fun, with the appropriate age group. So shout out to NOS for creating programs for some of those young ones that may not have those structured activities where they can learn and have fun.
So calling all parents, get in touch now for more information. Space is limited. Again, reserve those spaces for the 3rd through 5th graders right now. You can call 775-777-0814.
Yeah, for registration. And some more good news is that they will have more sessions. So this is just the first session that they're going to be having in fall. So if you're interested, give them a call. I'm sure they'll be able to give you future dates.
Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl Miller is with our California California Trail Interpretive Center. Coming up in just over a week, another exciting opportunity to get out there and learn how to sew. Maybe use an old treadle sewing machine. No electricity necessary.
Oh, we're going to be using Paisley.
Oh, I'm so happy. She loves it there. I can just tell.
She features heavily in all of Brenda's programs and is her favorite one to use.
Really, Brenda?
Yes.
I'm so delighted.
Yes. So
Great.
if you listeners haven't been tracking this story on Paisley, Lori so generously donated a turn of the century hand treadle machine, which she named Paisley, which is actually really beautiful. It's a perfect name for it. And we've been using Paisley every single month to make all of our sewing crafts. She's made at least one quilt.
I just got goosebumps.
Yeah, Paisley's been so busy.
Yes.
And so on Sunday, October 12th at 1 p.m., we'll be using Paisley, our very generously donated hand treadle sewing machine, to make hats and mittens.
My goodness, what a beautiful thing to do to keep someone warm that you love, to keep yourself. It is the gift giving season, so that's something that you can learn to do. And just imagine making that on a treadle sewing machine. You just can't know how wonderful it is to hear something so simple like that, Cheryl. This has just been a tough week, and I know it's tough for a lot of us, but to know that these little, kind, simple things can make a huge difference in this big world of ours.
Absolutely. Sometimes the smallest gesture makes the biggest difference, and we're so grateful. And if people come out on Sunday, October 12th, and make their hats and mittens, we will provide the fleece. We got a lot of really beautiful soft fleece. We'll provide the thread, obviously the machine, but most importantly, we will provide that expertise that you need to make the most beautiful, or at least handmade, hat and set of mittens for yourself. Our volunteer seamstress Brenda is amazing at nurturing, teaching, and just bringing out the best in everyone as they sew on that hand treadle machine. So come on out on the 12th. You don't need to bring anything. The program is free. We'd love to have you. Come sew with Brenda on the beautiful hand treadle machine named Paisley.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Now that's October 12th at 1 o'clock, California Trail Interpretive Center, 8 miles west of Elko. Just zip along the interstate. That's great news. We know it's spooky season, and we always look forward to seasonal themes from our trail center.
Oh my gosh, so we have a really fun event. This is going to be headed up by the Nevada Outdoor School, but it's going to be out at the trail center on October 17th at 10 a.m. It's going to be Trail and Tail. So it's going to be a storybook hike. You are encouraged to wear your costume. We would love to see your costumes. That's one of my favorite parts, is seeing everyone come up in their costumes. There are going to be tricks and treats. And there's going to be a cool book exchange. So bring a book that you would like to give to someone else, and then you can take a new book home with you that you have never read before. And if you know any magic tricks, this would be a really good place to bring your best magic trick. I'm not going to tell all of their secrets, but if you know magic tricks, I would definitely bring it with you, because there might be an opportunity to show off some tricks, and there will definitely be some treats. So come on out in your best costume. It should run from about 10 a.m. till about 11:30 a.m. So you got about an hour and a half to come out, show us your best tricks, bring a book, and go home with a book.
And that is going to be Friday, October 17th, 10 a.m., right? One of those Friday programs. So no school on Friday, and getting you into the mood for the spooky season, trying out your costumes, trying out your tricks. Wow, that sounds like so much fun. And then don't forget to bring the book to give to someone else in exchange for a book maybe you haven't read either.
That's right. And maybe wear some comfortable shoes.
Oh.
So that you can get up that trail and check out all the tricks or treats. So they're going to have things scattered throughout the trail. You're going to have to go find them. So maybe wear your tennis shoes with that cool costume.
All right, Cheryl, thanks for the reminder there. California Trail Interpretive Center is always doing these amazing things to make our lives better and to enrich the lives of our children and families while tossing a little education too. For example, what do animals do in winter? That's the theme of another popular program.
Yeah, a lot of people wonder that because in winter you don't really see the animals.
Right.
And so you might be wondering, where are they? What do they look like? What are they doing? And so on Saturday, October 18th at 1 p.m., we're going to have a ranger running animals in winter. So we're going to have a bunch of really cool furs out. We'll take a hike looking for animals and seeing where they might be hiding. And there'll be some interactive activities. So this one is good for all ages. It will include a hike, so bring those comfortable shoes. And I've been told there might even at the end be some hot chocolate.
Very nice. And I don't think animals get to warm up with hot chocolate, but hey, I think it's important that we do. So
absolutely. I love some good hot chocolate,
yes.
Lori. So
and they have fur coats.
That's right.
It's fair. And then the ever popular bows and throws, axe throwing, which is, you can even teach kids how to do this, I understand.
Absolutely. You just have to be 8 years old or older to throw the axe. We have really cool boards that our manager, Paul, just redid. Shout out to Paul there. Thanks for redoing those for us so that the community can come out and have fun. So we try and have bows and throws at least once a month. In October, it's going to be at 1 p.m. on October 25th. We usually run it for about an hour, hour and a half. So if you really know you want to come, make sure you make it out by about 1:30 or you won't get to throw many axes.
Yeah.
So if you really want to throw axes, definitely make it out by 1. And that's going to be again on Saturday, October 25th at 1 p.m. And we moved it later in the afternoon just because it's going to be getting cooler. And so we figured people would prefer to do it in the afternoon when it's warmer. So bring out your friends, bring out your family. We'd love to see you 1 p.m. on Saturday, October 25th.
So that wraps up the month of October. Free events, activities, crafts, lessons learned, but mostly fun is had at the California Trail Interpretive Center. And we're going to move into some November events too, but I did want to give you an opportunity, Cheryl. Again, just a reminder, California Trail Interpretive Center is open during this shutdown that we're experiencing Wednesday through Sunday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's all a go, so get out and enjoy. But we did want to bring a message from our dear friend, Clint Mothershed, our fire mitigation investigator, specialist of all things fire for the Elko District BLM. And Clint was hoping we would pass along some good news about fire restrictions.
Absolutely. I miss Clint so much, but I'm so excited to share the fire news. So that's kind of fun for me. And so as of September 29th, all of the fire restrictions on Bureau of Land Management land have been rescinded, which means that there are no more fire restrictions in place. And you can go to the BLM website or Nevada fireinfo.org and get all of the details on that. But the fire restrictions as of September 29th have been rescinded.
And that is great news. Couple of local fire notes. Go to Elko County .permits. I think it's elkocounty.firepermits.com. Oh, you've got it on there for me. Thank you so much. elkocounty.firepermits.com. And you must apply before you light that slash pile or whatever it is, or even a warming fire. Even though the fire restrictions are lifted, you still need to get a permit to burn in Elko County or even in the city limits in advance.
Yeah, and that's a really good point. Even though fire restrictions have been rescinded, we still need to be very careful with fire. We are in the arid Southwest or the arid West, and it's dry here and windy here all the time. As those who have lived here for a long time certainly know, a fire can start any time of year. So if you're out hunting, if you're on your OHV, if you're off-road, if you're out shooting, please still be very careful. Please make sure you're following all of the restrictions. We are not out of danger yet. There could still be a wildfire, and so it's always important to be safe when you're out there.
That's right. So visit that website. You'll find all the requirements for open burning. You'll get lots of support. You know, for example, I just spoke with the folks. There's going to be a controlled burn. It'll be very noticeable next week, Cheryl. It'll be on Thursday. I'm just getting my Elko Convention Center calendar, the 9th, October 9th, next Thursday. There will be noticeable noticeable burning of slash piles, and it could be occurring over several days on the Spring Creek facing side of the Ruby Mountains. There's about a 2,300 acre parcel. I don't think that the piles are on the entire parcel or section, but you'll certainly notice that there'll be some controlled burning going on. And that's just to create access for the property owner. And it's planned, it's being done by professionals and they have all the permits that they need.
Yeah, and this is the perfect time to do prescribed burning or pile burning because once we get this moisture on the ground, then it can be safe for professional firefighters to go out and light those piles off. And that's excess fuel that's not going to carry fire in the future. And so this is the perfect time to get out on the ground and get those piles burned. But the public needs to be aware that there may be smoke in the air. You could, if you're driving out there, see some of those piles on fire, but please know that they are very well monitored and the firefighters are monitoring fuel, humidity levels, and moisture content, and they know right when it's safe to burn, and they're going to do it when the rest of the fuels are very wet, very moist. So thank you to all of our firefighters and all of our prevention firefighters that are out there for doing that burning. And it's really good for the community as a whole because it gets all of that fuel off of the ground and keeps us a lot safer.
Thanks, Cheryl. That is an excellent reminder. It is, after all, largely dead wood that would be piled, that would be a hazard. So make sure, keeping that in mind, that that's what they're going to be doing with those slash piles beginning next Thursday, October 9th. So with that, let's move into some fun November and even December activities.
Absolutely. We're always looking forward here, trying to create activities and events for our community and for us to look forward to as well. This is the most fun thing that we get to do. And so I really enjoy all of the events. So Saturday, November 8th is going to be another Junior Ranger Day. And this one is going to be on the theme of Happy Harvest. So right before Thanksgiving, getting you in the mode of thinking about harvesting, not just, crops and things like that, but maybe harvesting things out in the woods, maybe harvesting things out on your ranch, things like that. And so it's going to be, again, Saturday, November 8th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we're asking people to please bring a non-perishable food item, and then we will donate that to fish. So if you don't mind, please bring a non-perishable food item so we can share the harvest with everyone. Not everyone in our community can afford all of the food that they need to stay healthy, and so you can help them by bringing in a non-perishable food item. We're also going to have crafts and games. There's going to be some doll making. We're going to have a guided hike with a ranger. Spoiler alert, the ranger is going to be me. And we'll be talking about native plants and their uses. That's one of my favorite things to talk about. So if you love plants as much as I do, please come on out. We'll have a guided hike. And I'm really excited for this. I ordered some special badges and some special stickers that we've never given out before. So if you have come out for a previous Junior Ranger Day and you've gotten a badge, you got to come out again because I got some new cool badges, some new cool stickers, and we've got more details to come. So this is a program that's going to be run by Macy out of the Nevada Outdoor School, and she's still bringing in partners. She's still pulling together details. If you want to participate, we'd love to have you bring a booth or bring information. So go ahead and reach out to us at the California Trail Center if you'd like to have a booth or participate, or just come on out at 10 a.m. on November 8th. We'd love to have you.
That sounds great, Cheryl. What a wonderful event, and just in time for the giving season, certainly, and celebrating the spirit of all the things that make us, such a great community, a wonderful state. We have a lot to look forward to this holiday season, so it's time for folks to just pull together and support all of the good things and the efforts that we can. That's wonderful, Cheryl.
Yeah, and just, be thankful.
Yeah.
We live in a wonderful place and we have a wonderful community, and there's a lot of wonderful things for us to do and have fun with. And so just being grateful, I think this is a great time to start off that feeling in our community.
Thank you, Cheryl. It certainly is. And then it leads right into our holiday season with the Pioneer Christmas.
Oh my gosh, Christmas in Elko is so wonderful, Lori. celebrate. Last year was my very first Christmas here, and I don't think I have ever had this much cheer during the holiday time. I've spent the holidays all over the country working as a seasonal park ranger, and all of those places were wonderful. But I have to say, hands down, Elko has had the warmest, the most beautiful holiday season. And so I am so looking forward to this. This will be my second Pioneer Christmas. So on Sunday, December 14th, we will host our Pioneer Christmas, and it will be the day after the Parade of Lights and the Snowflake Festival. So you can go out and have fun on Saturday, see us in the parade on Saturday night, and then Sunday, come on out to Pioneer Christmas. Again, it will all be free. We'll have Mr. and Mrs. Claus. We'll have games, crafts. Last year we had music. Our firefighters go out and cut us down Christmas trees and bring them in. We decorate those, and there will just be lots of old-timey Christmas cheer and crafts.
Oh, that is on Sunday, December 14th, the Pioneer Christmas. To really get you in the mood for the season, as you mentioned, the Elko Area Chamber and the Snowflake Festival will be kicking things off on that Saturday. The Chamber will have a tree lighting earlier in the month as well, but it is just a beautiful time of year for all of us who love to celebrate the spirit of giving and the holidays and all things bright. Yeah.
Absolutely. If you just want to come out and have fun.
Yeah. And speaking of having fun, our California Trail Interpretive Center, as we mentioned at the beginning of the program, I know that you are working during the shutdown. Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, everybody at the California Trail Interpretive Center for working, and volunteers are needed because you could probably use a little help right now.
Oh my gosh, we need so much help. We love our volunteers. As I've said previously, if you listen to this program often, you'll hear me just go on and on about our volunteers, how vital they are to the organization and how vital they are to us. So it's not just that they come out and they do a job, but they uplift our spirits. They bring in wonderful energy. They bring in ideas. Sometimes they give me ideas that never cross my mind because I'm so busy in the weeds, And so when they come in, they bring us great energy. They bring us great ideas. They bring us great resources. And so if you have a few hours to donate, we would love to take you up on that. We'd love to keep you busy. So we've got many, many different positions available, including working at the front desk, leading crafts and hands-on programs like, at Pioneer Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah. If you're really good at crafts and you'd love to have a booth, we'd love to have you. You can assist with ranger programs. We've got stewardship projects. We've got lots of outdoor things that need to be done in the summertime, trail work, things like that. So we'd love to have you out. And this isn't just an opportunity for individuals. If you're a family that likes to volunteer together, if you're a community group, if you have a service organization and you're looking for projects, guess what? We got projects. Reach out to me, clubs, 4-H, you name it. We'd love to have you out. And this is really how we get our community to embrace and really, become part of the center. We don't want this to just be somewhere you visit. We want this to be your home too. We want you to be able to come to the center just like Lori and be able to say, I donated that. I made that. I brought that to fruition. That was my really good idea. And so we would just love to have you. Please feel free to reach out. You can call the California Trail Center anytime. You can also email me at clmiller@blm.gov. And maybe I didn't list off what your talent is. Shoot me an email. I'd love to hear what you like to do. And you know what? I bet the community would be interested too.
I'm sure they would, Cheryl. It's always played out that way. And our California Trail Center is really inclusive and embraces, as you said, these new ideas. There are so many different ways to encourage people to appreciate those who came before us and to pave the way, if not just make a nice trail Maybe it's a little animal trail, but for the future, there are all kinds of interest in people. And I was thinking too, I have seen the most incredible holiday cards that are created with a beautiful backdrop of the California Trail Interpretive Center. You can come out there and dress in pioneer clothes, right?
Yeah, that's such a good thing to mention. We do have all of our pioneer clothes out for the adult pioneers and the children pioneers. And it does make a beautiful backdrop. We still have our canvases on our wagons. We'll be taking them down in the next couple of weeks. So it is a good time to come out if you want to take family photos. And you know what? There's always a ranger available to take a photo of your family. So don't worry if you don't have an extra person. Come on out. We'd love to help you create those memories.
Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl, as always, for bringing the passion that you have for our community and for our families and our children, and just continuing the mission of the very own California Trail Interpretive Center. It belongs to all of us. It was created by us, and we appreciate the stewardship of our local BLM and our foundation of the Trail Center and all the support organizations who continue the history and the mission too. It's been an amazing year, and we've still got a few weeks to go.
Absolutely. We feel so grateful for this wonderful community that supports us. We couldn't do what we do without you. And so please come on out, say hi, come to a program, even pitch us your own program.
California Trail Interpretive Center. Find them online or visit in person just 8 miles west. Take the Hunter exit and enjoy your time. Free admission. Thank you, listeners. And thank you, Cheryl, so much.
Thank you, Lori.